Well, hey, we're Trey and Melody Lover, and we're the host of Undone Redone, the podcast where we're not afraid to look around through the lens of messy.
And we're very qualified to talk about messy. Trey and I were married for 11 years and divorced for 6 years and have been remarried for 5 years. And we love to bring people on the show that can talk about their own Undone Redone message.
So look for us on iTunes, Stitcher, or your favorite podcast app. We'd love to have you tune in. Also find us on Facebook at facebook.com/Undone Redone. Tune in, the show where we talk about the messiness of life.
This is the Weather Xtreme video. This is the morning edition for Friday the 13th of September. Hey, a cold front coming in here today. It's going to feel awfully nice tomorrow morning as we start the weekend. Let's get in there and take a look at some of the Skycam shots around the network. These were captured this morning at the insane hour of 5 a.m. There's a look at downtown Jasper. Sky there is mostly fair. Haleyville in Winston County looking good. And there's the Alabama Gulf Coast at Gulf Shores as seen from the Phoenix All Suites. There could be a thunderstorm down there this evening in advance of that front, but other than that, great weather for the weekend and early next week with sunny days and fair nights. Yep, there's your trough developing over the eastern U.S., pushing that boundary down in here. And behind it, feels pretty good. 30s and 40s over parts of Minnesota, around the Great Lakes. They've got some frost on the ground up in the Arrowhead of Minnesota. And tomorrow morning, a good chance we'll see upper 40s for some of the cooler pockets up in North Alabama with 50s elsewhere. There's a watch warning map, frost and freeze warnings for parts of Michigan and Minnesota. And out west, again, just some nasty, nasty flooding over Colorado. More flash flood warnings from Denver up to Boulder. Flash flood watches in effect for parts of Colorado, New Mexico, Nevada, and Idaho. But at least no severe weather across the nation today. This is the rain for the next 5 days. This carries us through Wednesday morning of next week, and I don't think we see much at all here. The big numbers, the southern tip of Texas with potential tropical storm Ingrid. There's a tropics. We've got tropical depression Gabrielle. That's moving northeast up toward the Canadian Maritimes. Umberto in the eastern Atlantic. This thing is just destined to stay in the middle of nowhere. There's the track. It should weaken to a tropical storm this morning and just kind of meander about halfway across the pond. No threat to anybody but the shipping lanes. Now, this thing is one to watch. This is Tropical Depression 10 in the Bay of Campeche. This will likely become Tropical Storm Ingrid later today. The official Hurricane Center track has it coming up into the Mexican coast after midnight Sunday night. And that has potential to bring life-threatening flooding to parts of northeast and north-central Mexico. And the southern tip of Texas, Brownsville, McAllen, Harlingen, they could see some really big rains early next week. There's the intensity guidance. Most models do bring it up to a tropical storm soon. And then it weakens once it comes inland. Check the GFS. This is the OZ run, valid at 1 o'clock this afternoon at 500 millibars. Big trough over the eastern U.S., and down below that, we are getting into dry air. Any showers later today should be over the southern half of the state. High today should be in the middle 80s with a good fresh north breeze and the humidity values lowering this afternoon. Hey, tomorrow doesn't get any better. Sunny, low humidity. Look at the numbers to start the day. See some upper 40s showing up there over the Tennessee Valley. Most folks around here should be in the 50s at daybreak tomorrow morning. It's going to feel good. I mean, just get up at 6, 7 o'clock tomorrow morning, go out there and relax and enjoy it. Sunday looks fine, mostly sunny. High should be in the mid-80s. Sunday morning will be nice and cool. Lows down in the low 60s probably, and again some 50s for the cooler pockets. And again, we note Ingrid coming up on the Mexican coast. And this is Monday. And that tropical system is just not going to move a lot. Again, there's potential for really, really nasty flooding from the Rio Grande south. But around here, the air stays pretty dry. Monday should be a mostly dry day with highs in the 80s. There's Tuesday, same thing. There could be a shower somewhere, but most places will stay dry. And really Wednesday, while a shower is possible, widespread rain not expected. Thursday, moisture a little deeper, maybe a few scattered showers. Here's a week from today. I got a big trough in the Pacific Northwest, a light westerly flow aloft around here, and again, enough moisture for showers, but nothing on a widespread basis. And the highs next week will stay in the 80s. Let's go out there a few more days. This is Monday, September 23rd. Weather looks pretty quiet here. Some type of tropical system shows up out there in the Atlantic. And the end of the forecast toward the end of this month on the 28th of September. What's a nice cool-looking trough over the east, and down below that, that's a nice cool look, if that happens to be correct. That's it for the Weather Xtreme video today. We'll have notes on the blog. Next video here by 4 o'clock or so this afternoon. If you can, catch us on ABC 3340 News this evening on the live stream or the television side at 4, 5, 6, and 10. Thanks for watching. Have a great day, and God bless.